I genuinely didn't think I was going to make another video regarding Epic Games' stupidity and fuck ups and decisions that they're making to Fortnite. It is actually getting beyond a fucking joke. And I'm sick and tired of having to cover this bullshit. But it's like nobody else does it. Like, well, there's YouTubers that do somewhat cover it, or there's some TikTok people that'll cover it, but that's all well and done. Like the shit that goes on, it's so like unpredictable. Like it genuinely is. Now, guys, I'm sorry I've not uploaded part 3 of Subnautica. Now, just to let you guys know, by the time you watch this video, because this video will obviously go up first, is that I did make some changes and expansions to our base. So basically I'll still continue the game. I'm not sure how far I am into the game, because obviously we did some stuff in part 2 and part 1. But part 3 will be up today. So after I'm done recording this, I will record part 3 of Subnautica. But honestly, guys, I'm not even joking. This is an absolute joke. So, guys, there's many things I want to cover, right? The first thing is that apparently Epic Games, I don't know where I found this, I'll need to try and find it if it comes up on my Twitter again, or I'll try and see if I can search it up, is that basically Epic Games are no longer going to use Unreal Engine or the Epic Games Store for Fortnite, because apparently they've bought out, or they've somehow collaborated with a different company to put Fortnite on to their platform. Now, the one thing I say about this is why? And the second thing I say to this, what the fuck's the point? Because no matter where Epic Games puts their game onto, like either they invest on their own different platform, or they fucking collaborate with some other desperate, greedy company to get their game put onto their platform, it's not going to change the fact that their game sucks balls. And it does. Like, guys, I'm not even fucking joking. Like, this is the first thing. Like, I have not even searched anything up. Like, I'll even show you my search history, guys, right? Look, I only typed up about the Call of Duty Shadowban, right? That was it, because people have been still getting falsely Shadowbanned on Call of Duty. Now, bear in mind, guys, I will be making a different video regarding to Call of Duty at some point, but just not today. But basically, right, there's nothing I've searched up regards to Fortnite, right? I don't even follow Epic Games. I don't follow the Fortnite official page. I used to, not anymore. I don't follow the Fortnite status or status page anymore like I used to. But there's nothing I follow regards to their game. I don't follow any leakers. I don't follow nothing. But every time, right, before I started this video, and I could refresh this browser right now, and it would come up something with Fortnite or some shit. Because every time I go on Twitter, it's the most fucking highest thing that comes up on Twitter right now. And if it's not that, it's the Black Ops 2 draws 5.25 million weekly players on PS5. And the only reason that's happening is because Black Ops 2 was a really good game. But here's the thing, there's no point playing the old Call of Duties now, because they're fucking unplayable because of cheaters. And I'm just going to say this, guys, the amount of times I have sort of in a way roasted Activision in a way, it is Activision's fault that they have fucking fuck-ups with their games and make it yearly release. The devs have nothing to do with it. It's the players. The players ruin the game. It's every time I make videos now, and I realize when I'm making these videos and then I watch them back, and I say, "Oh, it's the developers. It's the developers." Most of the joy of the time can be the developers, but most of the joy of the time it's the fucking players. Most of the joy of the time it's the players that ruin the game. Because if you think about it, right, why do you think Fortnite is in the state it's in? Yes, it's because of Epic's fuck-up decisions, but most of the joy of the time, it's the community. Because every fucking time, we the players, like the OG players that have stuck with Fortnite since the start of the launch, every time we want something back in the game, they bitch about it. Every time we want Shockwaves back, they bitch about it. It was the same scenario. Even with Nicky 30, we wanted things back in the game for Fortnite to make the game feel new, but also feel like the nostalgia based, right? And I think it was good. The Epic Games brought in Reload, and I think it was, and I will admit, there are some decisions that they made that were good. Even when they added Blitz. Remember, guys, when I made a video giving positive feedback to Fortnite, to Epic Games, saying that Blitz was good? And it was the same when they kicked off Chapter 7, and then now look what's happened. We're going backwards. I make one fucking, like, positive video, or two positive videos, and then we take 4 steps backwards when I think, okay, they're actually taking a step further to fix their game. And it never seems to work out. But anyway, let's get into the topics on why Epic Games have just made their game even more worse than it already is, right? So, Fortnite tweeted this out 12 hours ago saying that David Beckham is now available in the shop. I just want to say one thing, right? What in the fuck does David Beckham have anything to do with Fortnite? What does he have anything to do? I have nothing against the guy. I don't care, right? But the fact that they actually look at how many views this fucking tweet got. 316.7k views. The only thing that Fortnite can do to keep their views up on Twitter when they post shit or when they fucking add shit into their game is when they keep doing the same thing I've been saying all along. And I always get comments that people say, oh, it's always fake or it's just you hating on the game. It's always fucking collabs. It's always collabs. If it's not fucking Disney, if it's not fucking Marvel, if it's not fucking Star Wars, and if it's not fucking Fast and Furious, and if it's not fucking whatever collaborating company that they collab with, they always collab with footballers now. Or they'll collab with, most likely they'll probably collab with Madden. And then if they don't collab with that, Fortnite's just a collab game. That's all it is. There's nothing like, Fortnite's lost its fucking, like, it's lost its spot. I've said this numerous times. The game isn't the same. Like, why do we need David Beckham in Fortnite? Why do we need these fucking collab skins? Why? Like, explain to me why. It makes no sense. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me, man. Right? Surely? Okay, so this is obviously a leaker that obviously somehow, I don't know how they do it, but they seem to always get Fortnite's netcode. And this is another thing that I laugh. This is another thing, guys, that I laugh about, right? Epic Games don't even do anything about this. Or if they try, they fail. Random people that are just on Twitter, right, can easily somehow get their netcode and somehow get into their game. This is the reason why I don't play Fortnite anymore as well either, because it's not even a secure application. Generally, guys, I don't know how you fuckers think that this game isn't, you know, well, some of you guys will say the game's optimized, blah, 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 because of the anti-cheat. Guys, the anti-cheat's there to prevent cheaters from getting into the game. It doesn't always stop them. This is the problem, right? And the fact is, right, look at this. Right, you can tell it's a fucking software that he's probably got their netcode in, because look, it says DIMA, whatever the fuck that says, right? Made by Hypex, and then it says Unreal Hybrid, Discord, HTTP/S, and it's just like his link for his Discord, right? Now, the fact that he's made a fucking background, or he's made like this like concept, if it's a concept, fair enough, right? But it looks most likely like he's stolen Epic Games netcoding, right? Which, you know what? Fair play to him, right? I really don't care. So see if people want to go and take their netcoding and stuff like that, on you go. Try and see if you can make the game better than what fucking Epic Games make it at this fucking point. I honestly couldn't care less, right? But the fact is, right, so what I'm seeing when I go back with this, answered the call, daily drops. Let me just take my webcam off for a minute, guys. Right? So look, answer the call, daily drops, ends the 1st of December, 999. Okay, I don't think it's going to fucking end like that, but what I can gather from this, oh my god, this is ridiculous. So even this is why I didn't buy the fucking bundle. I'm so glad I didn't buy the bundle. I'm so glad I didn't buy the bundle. I can't believe it. I actually cannot fucking believe it. So, what I've just hold on, I'll move my mouse out of the way. So what I've just gathered from this, right? So Epic Games are this fucking desperate that they're gonna fucking bring back the Answer the Call Overwatch collab that they got done they done like last season, that they got permission from Blizzard Entertainment themselves, right? Or Activision Blizzard, or whatever the fuck you want to call them at this point, right? But the fact that they got permission to do it was quite good. But there was some like legal shit in the background that, you know, Epic Games and Blizzard signed a contract about if things don't, you know, if the game didn't pull enough players in, or, you know, they can't change the skin, or they can't do this, they can't, like, you know, certain things that you can add into a collab, but you can't change anything with the collab unless you've got permission from the people. Like the same when it goes to like game developers or songwriters, unless you have permission from the person, you can't change or do anything. And sometimes you've got to run it by different people, right? But Epic Games, do you really think they listen? Nah, they don't fucking care. How do you think they've had so many lawsuits? Because they steal things and they don't take accountability for it. They don't take responsibility. So, what I've just gathered from this is that Blizzard don't even know about this, I don't think. And this guy's already leaked it. And so basically, Epic Games are going to bring back the fucking collab that Blizzard and Epic Games basically agreed on last season, and you were able to buy the skins in the shop, and they had like the Mercy staff and all the rest of it. So what I'm gathering is Epic Games are going to bring a mini fucking pass thing that looks like this, and you'll be able to buy this, or you'll have to play oh my god, I've just thought of something here. They're gonna bring back the Answer the Call like Overwatch like game mode, or what they're gonna do is they're gonna bring it back for Battle Royale. Like they're gonna add Mercy staff back. They're gonna bring back Tracer's pistols. Jesus Christ. Most likely they'll probably bring back the stuff that they had in the collab into this season, or they'll probably make it as a separate mode. So that means you have to play that mode to unlock these. So you're telling me that you get a wrap thing so your gun can be gold like that, like the Overwatch camo that's in the game, and then you can get the Answer the Call like background from the collab back then. I'm saying back then, last season, and then the same with the glider. And I'm pretty much, I think at the end, you'll get the Diva skin, and the Mercy skin, and the Tracer fucking skin. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was Tracer's pistols, Mercy staff, and I think that was it. Unless I'm missing out on something, but I think that was it. But yeah, that's what they're doing, guys. They're going to do a collaboration, once again, with Blizzard, or most likely, Blizzard don't know about the collab, and they're just going to add it into the game. Of course, it's Epic. What else do you fucking expect? I'm going to play this for you, right? I'll play it like once, and then we'll discuss some things, and tell me what you guys notice about this. And we'll watch it again, and I'll fucking like pause it in between, and you'll see what I mean, what the problem is right here. So not only the Epic Games have had lawsuits in the past, and they're trying to secretly bring back the Answer the Call thing from the Overwatch Classic, or just Overwatch in general, from last season without probably Blizzard knowing about this. Wait till you see this shit. Battle bus is leaving in 10 seconds. Where have we seen that before, guys? Do you see what I mean? So not only, right, has Epic Games fucked themselves by trying to add the collab, Overwatch thing that they did last season. As you've seen from that time, right, I thought this was just like some fucking mini event. I was like, oh, fair enough, I don't give a shit, right? But then when I seen the battle bus take off, right, and I seen that one victory royale thing, they've literally ripped off, guys. They have literally ripped off Call of Duty. Because I'll tell you why. When you get a win in Warzone, you board a helicopter and you leave. I mean, they've not kind of did it where it shows credits, but it wouldn't be surprised if they do that next and they show the player names, because they're literally trying to become the next Call of... Oh my... Yeah. Fortnite's trying to become the next Call of Duty. It generally fucking is. Fortnite's no longer Fortnite. It's mostly fucking Fort COD. Or fucking Call of Night. Oh, that sounds so bad. That actually sounds so fucking bad. I don't know why I even said that. But that's what the game's becoming. Fortnite's changed the fucking Victory Royale to this pish because apparently, I don't know, oh, we wanted to try something different. What's similar to when you got rid of the battle bus for a whole fucking season and we had to surf? I mean, don't get me wrong, the surfing mechanic was fresh and new that I actually think was cool. People these days that are not fucking normal bitched and moaned about it and fucking they got rid of it. And then they brought back the battle bus earlier than they should have. Here's the thing, right? Then they brought back the surfing mechanic for fucking reload. But of course, people complained about it. And then as soon as we said, no, having the surf mechanic and reload and having the battle bus in the normal battle royale is totally fine. But of course, it's the fucking Fortnite community. Because the community in Fortnite now isn't the same. It's not the same. Fortnite's just targeted now to these fucking idiotic people that need mental help. But see these people that are like, that support Rainbow and all the rest of it, they have a mental illness. They need help. And this is what Fortnite, aka Epic Games, is trying to target their audience towards. Because, right, Epic Games are trying to target their game towards the people that have a mental fucking illness. And what do I mean by that, guys? What I mean by that, I'm talking about the people that support Rainbow. And I've said this time and time again, I don't mind people that support that. I don't. But this is the problem. It's getting more common now, and people that are normal like us, that don't want this push in the game, like in the gaming industry, like, their rainbow flag in games or whatever it is, right? Is ridiculous. Like, we cannot just have a game that doesn't have politics in it. We can't have a game without having, basically like rainbow in it. It's ridiculous. And you know what? I blame the developers to an extent, but I blame the community. Because if you look at the gaming community from the early 2000s, probably the 90s as well, then again, it was mostly not common back then, but if you look at from when it was like the 2009s or the 2010 era, right? Back in those days, the early 2000 era, and then you compare it to this generation now, you will see a massive difference from the gaming community from then to now. And the problem with that is, guys, and you know what that is? It's because people back then had logic, had actual passion. The community was so passionate for the games that they loved. And nowadays, people say they're passionate for games, but they aren't. And this is the thing. And sometimes I can fall under that category because I'm not just saying it's just other people, because I'm not going to just not include myself in this argument. I will also include myself in this because, see, this is the reason, guys. Sometimes I'll put up videos saying, oh, this game's good, or this game's shit. Because the thing is, right, look at what happened to Arc Raiders, for example, right? That game had potential, but of course, it fell off a cliff. Because what happened? The fucking PvP players, like from Call of Duty and other games, like Fortnite and all that, ruined it. Look at the games that had passion get ruined by the community. And the developers tried. Embark Studios tried. But they couldn't try hard enough. And this is the thing, I totally blame Embark Studios in a way because they should have fucking added an option where it was just PvE. I said this, if they wanted their game to be successful, and a lot of people said the exact same thing, and I'm pretty sure I put a tweet out about this to them, and people agreed with me on this, is that if they wanted Arc Raiders to be successful, all they had to fucking do was add a fucking option that had two options. PvP, which means you'll matchmake into a PvP lobby, or two, you click PvE, that puts you into a PvE lobby. So there's two separate matchmaking pools for the two different modes. But they didn't do that, did they? No, they just fucking decided to change the fucking matchmaking in general and still kept the two matchmakings combined together, which is PvE and PvP, and it didn't do shit. And now fucking Arc Raiders is a cheating fucking all-out fucking simulator game, because if you try and play that game now, you just get wall hacked or shot by someone that's camping in Stella Montes, because this is what the game's become. And I think, honestly, to an extent, I'm surprised that Embark Studios have not just came out and just said, we're just going to shut the game down, because it's going to get to that point, because they're already slightly giving up with that game, because apparently they're not even continuing their future plans, what they said they were going to do, and they've cut all basically things for that game where, like, you used to get like somewhat of compensation if there was cheaters. Now they just give you an alert message and they don't give you your stuff back. So if you die to a cheater, you don't get your stuff back. Anyway, guys, that's not what we're not here to talk about. We'll speak about Arc Raiders in a different video.
Oh my god! Yo, they don't know where I went! That's the Batman perk! It launches you off! They're all chasing, bro. Ah! Let's see if he gets it, let's see if he gets it! He picked it up? No one knows. No one knows that he has it. He's got one person on him. He's got to put in his portable extractor. Takes 6 seconds. Can't build or anything. He is freaking out right now. Oh my god. He just got to go back in his builds. This guy is losing it. He wants it so bad. Oh my god. He got it. There it is. There's another one. He can redeploy here. Oh, no way. No way. He got it.
Okay, there was no point in me taking my webcam off. Dude, this is what I don't get, right? This is what I don't understand. See, people like Nicky30 are absolute fucking idiots. And this is the... Guys, this is the audience the Epic Games target this game towards. Like, come on. Like, let me just replay this, right? And let me just talk over this shit. This is the fucking people that Epic Games associate their fucking time with. People like this. A fucking man-child that has millions of fucking followers, millions of subscribers, and what does he do? And here's the thing, do you know what's so fucking funny, guys? This is the dude that said he'd rather play Fortnite than ever go to his own fucking wedding if some girl asked him out and he wanted to have a future. He said he'd rather participate in a Fortnite live event instead of having his own wedding. What in the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, I love streaming and making videos and stuff, right? I know I've not streamed for a while, but you're honestly gonna say stupid shit like this, and you wonder why, honestly, that fucking people like him get so much criticism. I wonder fucking why. I genuinely wonder why. Now watch this, guys. I'm going to go to my homepage, and it's more shit about Fortnite again. Let's refresh. More stuff about Fortnite. You see what I mean, guys? I didn't even search anything up regarding to Fortnite, apart from Hypex a few minutes ago. But you see what I mean? I don't search this shit up, and what I do, I get it. It's ridiculous. Another clip of this stupid noob boarding battle royale bus thing. I honestly think this is the most dumbest thing they've ever done. Wow, I'm so. You know what? 10 out of 10, guys. Let's give a round of applause to Epic Games. Round of applause. Round of applause, guys. Let's give them a fucking round of applause. They made the best fucking. It's not even changed. That's the thing. I thought it was changed. It's the same fucking thing. Only they've made it a little bit smaller and they've changed the text a little bit. It's still the same. What was wrong with the original? You see what I mean? So now that if you play every fucking mode, you're gonna get this shit. This stupid, animated, pointless, fucking, like, what? Why? Like, do you know, I generally think they don't even try to even test anything that's new. Like, this isn't even new. This is just a copy and pasted thing from Call of Duty that these people at Epic Games are like, yeah, this is totally what we want to put in our game because, you know, the community wants it. Let's put it in the game. No, that's not what people want. People want change. And when they mean change, they mean like revert your matchmaking, get rid of EOMM, you know, make lobbies easier for casuals, make a mode for casuals, or better yet, revert the changes that you made for fucking Blitz and make it for casuals. Make more things like enjoyable for people for like older audience. Like the older audience, like make things, I wouldn't say to the extent like too adultish, like sexual or whatever, right? But make things like what you did with the summer skins happen for people that want that stuff. Like you need to, like, the thing is, right? I feel like the only way that Epic Games would only be able to fix this game now is if they separate the community. They need to separate the community, put adults with adults, and put kids with kids. This needs to be a thing. If you play this game, they need to do that because if they don't, they're just gonna be more in the crossfire than they already are because it already looks like they're giving up. And you know what, guys? I even heard and seen a tweet that they posted, but they must have took it down. They posted a tweet, quote unquote, and saying, they thank you for the community for their like work and all the rest of it. And then they said something about that it's been a nice long run and all the rest of it, but they know that the game's not meeting expectations as it once was. And they stated and said that Fortnite will be shutting down next year in February. And I don't know if they decided to change their mind at the last minute after posting it or a few days later, but that's what they tweeted, guys. No shit. They tweeted that. I seen it. And if you don't believe me, guys, you can ask some of my subscribers or followers. They seen it. I don't even know if it got screenshotted or not, but I did obviously like get the screenshot sent. So I don't know, guys, but I'm going to end this video here because this video is going to be too fucking long. So, guys, tell me what you guys think of this fucking shit. Do you guys think that Epic Games should just give up Fortnite in general and just stop and like call it quits and just like take it on the chin or the knee and be like, okay, we've had our run, let's just now move on and let other studios continue the gaming industry? Because I feel like that's the only option they've got. They've got two options, like I said. They base their fucking game on the audience that they have, right? Kids and adults, but they separate them. So what that means is that kids will matchmake with kids, right? Because they're younger, and adults will matchmake with older adults. If you get what I'm going with. So kids with kids, adults with adults. That's the only way they can make this game fun again, if that's what they want to do. So people can enjoy both sides of the content that they want to fucking push out. Or they just fucking shut the game down. It's that simple. This is the only two choices that they have. But they're not going to do that. They're not going to listen to what I've said because what they're going to do is they're just going to fucking ignore it. Unless it's by Nikki 30, then your better chance is like you'll get your wish. But honestly, guys, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'm sick of this. I'm honestly sick and tired of every time I go on Twitter and I see pish like this from Epic Games or people that post this, because it proves my point in time and time again. I don't play the game. I've not played Fortnite since last month when the season came out. And like I said, guys, I'm not planning to play it. Why should I? I've had my fun on Fortnite. The game's just done.